Hi everyone. So, funny story. I made a video earlier today that's currently getting uploaded. By the time you watch it, it'll already be uploaded. That's about it's called Witchy Show and Tell, and this is the first of perhaps a series of show and tell stuff, and I'll probably include like witchy hauls and stuff like that. So anyway, and in the video I just kind of go through and say like these are some of the things that I'm looking at, that I'm doing, that I'm working with, that I'm about to start working with, and that sort of thing, books that I'm currently reading and stuff like that. And it's just me kind of rambling about different stuff. And anyway, in the video I I ended up talking about this list that I have. It's like a personal list of mine. It's like 7 things to try to do every single day. And so I went off on this whole tangent about this list. And anyway, so I wanted to make a video. I wanted to cut that part out and make a video about just the list. And so here is that video. The edges of it, it obviously is in the middle of another conversation, and so it might seem kind of strange. But anyway, so here you go. Anyway, and I'm drinking some tea because I don't drink tea every single day, but I try to. That is a practice that I try to do. There are certain things that I try to do every day. I have a list of like to-do things. I always make a to-do list, and a lot of times I don't get to most of the stuff on my to-do list because I just make these insane to-do lists like this long, and like I section them out. I'm like school, home, work, blah, blah, and all this different stuff. And so, sorry, I'm making noises. As pennies. I was wondering if I had my list. Oh, let's see, can I share this with you? Yeah. Things to try to do every day. Let's see. Can you read that? Things to try to do every day. Drink a cup of hot tea. That's the first thing I try to do every single day. And the second thing I try to do every day is wash dishes. So my routine, not that this is not what this video is about today at all, but I'm kind of digressing. Anyway, so first thing I do is I have a little water kettle. And so I turn on some water to boil, and then like I sort of try to like race myself. I race the water boiling, and so it takes maybe like 5 minutes for the water to actually get heated up and everything. So like most of the time today I did not do this because I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'll get to that after my video, because I was like, I just woke up and I was like, I have to make a video right now. I was like, okay, sure. So anyway, I haven't gotten to my dishes yet, but I will as soon as this video gets done. It's crazy over there. But anyway, so most of the time, I'll turn on my water boiler, and then I'll try to, do the dishes as fast as I can, and just try to get through them and everything. And sometimes I beat the water, and sometimes I don't, and it's okay. So anyway, that's literally the first thing I do most days. Is I turn on a pot of water for tea, and then I do dishes. It also says read, because I don't read enough, and I think in my last video about my reading list I kind of expressed a lot of frustration that I've had, sort of inner turmoil, because I see myself one way, and that's like as a scholar and as someone who knows a lot of things, but at the same time like I don't read a lot, and so that really bothers me, that discord. And so I really want to make an effort to read more, and I try to read every single day. Wash dishes, I already said. Wash 1 load of clothes. I've noticed over the years that if I wash 1 load of clothes a day, I don't actually get mountains of clothes. And 1 load of clothes is a totally reasonable and manageable thing to do. Let's see. Sweep floors. I have dogs, so there's always dog hair everywhere. everywhere, especially if I go, 2 or 3 days without actually sweeping. So, sweep floors is on my list. That's actually probably the one that I get to the least. Not that I don't sweep my floors, but I don't do it every day. I wish I did it every day. And that's why the list, I just specifically said try, things to try to do every day. Phew! Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'm going to leave that in. Put things up and tidy them. Lately, I haven't been doing this one so much just because my house hasn't been super tidy. But the point here is that if you clean your house, and this is a lot harder if you have kids, especially small kids, who can't really, who don't have really the capacity to clean up after themselves, so you're literally cleaning up after multiple people in the house, yourself and your kids included, and perhaps your, spouse or whatever. So it's really kind of difficult to keep your house clean in that way, but I've found that if you clean your house really, really good to the point where you're like, I'm totally happy with this, like I wish my house would stay like this all the time, then if you, like, maybe once or twice a day, literally just look around the room really quick, and this takes a lot of discipline, and I do not do this all the time. I do this whenever I have the, space and time to do this, because to me, having a home and having a clean home and having a happy home is probably one of the most important things to do for my own self. Because if my house is happy, I am typically happy. So, like, feng shui is a really big part. Not like traditional feng shui. I sort of have my own version of feng shui, and so I might talk about that a little bit later. I'm not going to talk about it now. Sorry, I sound like I have a stuffy nose. It's because I kind of do. I've already talked about that. So, put things up. Okay, so, like, literally all the surfaces in your house, just, like, look around maybe at the, like before you leave of a day, and, like, here's the thing. So, I was told, oh my goodness, I was told a really good piece of advice if you have the discipline and have sort of, like I said, the space to be able to do this, is like if you want to keep your house clean, just imagine every time you either, like, go lay down to go to bed or leave your house, just imagine that you're about to have somebody come over, like somebody that you're trying to sell your house to. Imagine that they're going to come over. And that's like a really, like, high level of anxiety, but I like the concept, and I've used it occasionally. And that's sort of how, I'll look around the room. Is there anything here that would embarrass me if, like, someone that I really, really respected, or whatever, came over? Sorry, my dogs are over there fighting. My bad. I don't like to leave them outside for a long period of time, like in the backyard, in the fence, because they dig under the fence, and it makes me mad, and then I have to go hunt around the neighborhood for them, and I don't like to do that. So, anyway, so they're in here while I'm recording, and I apologize. Meditate, and meditate's not one that I get to. I probably meditate about 3 times a week on average, just because I really do try to make a point to meditate every single day. And sometimes I forget, and sometimes I'm just like, I'm so busy, I can't do that, because I'm kind of a procrastinator, and I wish I weren't, but it's true, that's just how I am. I like to wait until the very last minute to do things, and so they're, are maybe a couple of days right before something big is due, and I'm like, on my computer. I'm just like, I have to get it done, and I work better in that way. I wish I didn't, and maybe I just need a little bit more discipline, but that's that. And that I talked about that. I didn't even plan to put this in my video, but here you go. This is my list of things to try to do every single day. My point was that I was going to show off my tea. So that was my video about my everyday to-do list, and over the course of time I'll probably you know, change some things up or whatever. And I'm probably gonna create like a little like picture with all of the to-dos on it and throw it over on Facebook and Instagram so that everybody can see it. And anyway, but this was just the video sort of explaining it, because for whatever reason I decided to get off on a tangent about it, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and maybe learned a thing or two about me, and also maybe picked up some things that you can do in your life, or if you have any suggestions for me of like how to better this list or whatever, or maybe, you know, share your personal list that you try to get done every single day, you know, that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear about it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy some of my other videos. Subscribe if you want. So bye.